So welcome everyone today to another episode of the Practical Broker Podcast. And I'm really excited to have on the show with us today, Casey Gray. So you've created your own YouTube channel and you sort of have the belief that any small business should also be a part media company. So you're giving out a lot of education, and tell me a little bit about that and what is your YouTube channel and how you started and how that's helping your business.
Yeah, so we have the Content Builder. Really just search that, it'll come up on YouTube. And we've been doing a lot of content for quite a few years now, like podcasts. We started the YouTube channel about 4 years ago, but we've really upped our game since COVID, actually, because we had time to really focus on it during those times. So I believe that every company, if you're in business, should be a media company first and doing everything else second, because you need to just go out because of the world that we live in. There's so much information out there. So if you're continuously putting out information, people will find it and they will continue to reach out to you. What I've also realized, a side effect of doing everything that we do, is that we just get to connect with great people like yourself, right? And people will reach out to us, right? Maybe they're not clients, but now other people know about us and maybe they refer us or whatever it may be. But we also now stay on top of our game because we are forced. We're putting ourselves out there. I'm putting myself out there and trying to and teaching people, right? I'm not always right, and there's a good chance that I'll put something out there and then realize 6 months later that maybe it was incorrect, right? So we'll do it, right? So it just forces me to always be on my toes and be at the top of my game. We don't know everything, but this is a way of me getting out there and continuously learning and forcing myself to learn and get better.
Awesome.
I guess it continues to help us. Like I have people reach out to us like, oh, do you need more leads for construction? I'm like, no, I can't even handle the calls that are coming in right now, right? So so we are hiring, by the way.
That's great. Well, what are you looking for? And let's talk about that for a second. What kind of trades are you looking for?
Well, we're actually looking for internal. So we are looking for a site supervisor right now. So we have been interviewing some people, and we're actually looking for somebody to help on the customer kind of sales and customer service side. Because nice. I still do a lot of that, and I'm just, I'm starting to drown a little bit because maybe our media stuff is working, right? So we're starting to interview people for that as well, and then we'll probably need a helper or apprentice or two.
That's awesome. That's a great sign. Your business is growing. You need staff. I've had to hire staff as well lately. It's business is definitely, some businesses I think are really suffering post-COVID, and I think the people that are aligning right, obviously like you are, it's growing and it's working. So one final question from the media kind of concept. There's a lot of small business out there and they're scared. They're scared to do this. They're scared to get out there and, put themselves out there. Like you said, what if I say something wrong? So what advice can you give to a young entrepreneur or even an older entrepreneur, but starting out thinking, how do I get on podcasting? How do I start doing a YouTube channel? What's the first step? Because the first step is always the hardest. My first video was horrible compared to what I'm doing now. And I'm sure my 100th video I'll look at this video and go, oh my God, I can't believe I did that.
Yeah, exactly. I think that you just have to start, right? You can't change or you can't make a difference by just thinking about it or learning about it. You have to actually start doing it. And the only way you're going to get better or realize what works and what doesn't work is by actually doing something with it, right? So you need to literally, first step, I guess, if you don't have a YouTube channel, start a YouTube channel and put a video up. But then commit, right? Commit to putting a video up a week or every 2 weeks or whatever works for you. It doesn't have to be perfect. The great thing is that the more videos you do, the videos that aren't so perfect fall further down, right? Yeah. So like our videos get better and better too. I'm 10 times better than I was at the beginning. And like you said, another couple of years from now, I'll be 10 times better than I am today, right? Who knows? I think one thing that I've always been really good at is just taking action. I just go out and I do it and I make it happen and then I don't look back. I'm not worried about, if I screw something up. Yes, it is crossed my mind, but if I do make a mistake, well, then you just fix it and you continue moving forward, right? Yeah. So as long as you're always moving forward, moving backwards every now and then isn't a big deal.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's great words of wisdom. Take action, move forward. I love it. Something that I believe in as well. So to summarize, how do somebody's interested in your service as a builder, as a renovator, or to learn about your show, how can they reach you? How can a customer reach you?
The best way is likely just to head to theconsciousbuilder.com. If you want to just check out our YouTube channel, just go to YouTube, put in the Conscious Builder, and we should pop right up. You can also search Conscious Builder on the podcast player. I think we're on all of the podcast players, or at least the ones that most people use. So you can find us there as well.
That's awesome. Well, listen, thank you very much. I really appreciate it, Casey, for being on. And it's Chad Robinson here from The Practical Broker. We had an amazing guest today with Casey and learning about the construction industry and a little bit about making your small business a media company. So thank you very much and have a great day.